Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and I bring you another Hasbro review, and this is on the Marvel Universe, Marvel's Mysterio. What can I say about this guy? This guy is so damn corny that I just had to get him. It's one of those characters that's been around for a very long time, a lot longer than me. And I'm talking, this is easily, he was created in the 60s. He's just, I don't know, he's had his limelight once or twice in the whole probably 30 plus years of his history. But I had to get him. I mean, as a collector, you know, you always try to get like the really cool ones, you know, the sought after. But once in a while, you just got to get the corny guy. And honestly, he's really it, which is pretty funny. Yeah, let's kind of show you the package a little bit more up close here. Has a pretty nice picture of Mr. Mysterio and his fishbowl. What can I say? There's not much about him I can say. I really shouldn't be laughing this much, but I've always found him hilarious. There's been other interpretations of him have his fishbowl a little bit smaller. This one's pretty big actually. But yeah, you can kind of check that out for yourself. Again, this is part of the Series 5, number 5. And this series is actually really freaking long. The reason I say that is because the next review that I'm gonna show you is on number 29, and you know, normally series don't go for that long, but this one apparently has. Yeah, let's just crack them open, I guess. There's really not much more to say. There's some of the other people in the line. That Rhino I want to get really bad. He doesn't look like he has much articulation, but he looks really cool though. So yeah, let's crack them. The reason I've been doing a lot of these older action figure reviews is because I'm ready to display these guys soon, and so, you know, I figure if I'm gonna open them soon enough, then I might as well share it with you guys, just in case if nobody's there to do a, for example, Mysterio. So there we go. Sorry for all that noise, all that ruckus. I could have just paused it and came back, but I don't want to show you his face yet because it's a secret. So this actually attaches to his fish bowl. Oh, I got it backwards. Let's see, is this it? It's pretty cool. I like how they did this. They still left it, no pun intended, mysterious. Watch when I show you his face. But I had seen this in the past, so that's why I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. In terms of articulation, again, he's one of the skinny ones, so he's going to be tough to hold. So you better definitely get some display stands. Has upper thigh swivel because obviously this is, you know, one of the later ones or whatever not. He has the pivots on his feet, as you can see, pretty cool. 360 on the shins. Arms up and down. Triceps, bicep, single on the elbow. His hands, not his gauntlets, but his hands move 360. He has waist. He has, you know, upper chest there. So he's pretty cool. Dual on the legs, obviously. Nothing that you haven't seen before. Now the cool thing about this Mysterio is that when you take off the fishbowl and you pull his thing there, look at his face. Kind of reminds me of the chameleon. So you know there's definitely a human underneath that, but even then though, you know, they just gave him a very generic face. He almost looks like an alien actually. He has good articulation in case you decide you want to take off the fishbowl. It's pretty cool. Now the backstory on this guy, from what I remember, he was like a Hollywood special effects guy back in the day, and I don't know, something pissed him off and he just turned to a life of crime, and so he does a lot of his robbings and all the things he does is basically just special effects. And so that's kind of how he's robbed banks and stuff like that. But you know, he always gets caught by Spider-Man. Spider-Man always kicks his ass at the end. So but yeah, no, it's actually not a bad figure. I like it. It seems a little bit more durable than some of the Iron Mans. Let's see if he stands by his own. Let's see. He's not too bad, but I'm sure if I start putting this stuff on, though, he'll get heavy. Oh, the cape helps actually a lot. Now, again, the fishbowl has these notches here, so the cape fits perfectly. Obviously that's small, that's the longer one. So that's, yeah, so this goes in the front. So then you just kind of peg it there, and you just kind of raise the back of his neck there a little bit, and that pegged pretty well actually. And there you go. So after laughing so much, making fun of him, he actually looks really cool. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous how he actually kind of looks cool when you pose him. The cape is cool because it helps him stand straight. So that's a plus, I think, honestly. It's the good thing about some capes. It's a really nice material. It's almost translucent. Oh, I should say it is translucent. You can kind of see my fingers behind there. So that's really cool. So it kind of helps with the whole mystery thing. He can probably wrap himself around it and whatever not. So, but yeah, this isn't too bad. I can't get over this. This reminds me of kind of like a flower pot, where you know, obviously it would be empty, and you put, you know, your sand. I mean, I'm sorry, your ground, and you know, you put your flower seeds and whatever not. What it reminds me of. It's hilarious. Doesn't really have boots. It's kind of like, I guess, part of his costume is just kind of, so it's not like a boot or whatever. It's just, you know, it's painted. So it's pretty cool. Very, very super basic figure, but surprisingly, I'm actually kind of liking it now after I made fun of it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. He'll look nice next to some other bad guys and whatever not. Actually, let me bring some of these goofy guys, especially like I just did him recently. So this guy's more of a Avengers bad guy, but that looks cool. See another bad guy. Let's see who I got. Oh, my man here. Of course, I would think that, you know, Red Skull would never be behind any bad guy, because all these guys are so full of themselves. But it's another way right there. Obviously, you got to put the big guys, the big bruisers, in the back, because they just take too much space. So he's not really a bad guy anymore. I don't know why I just did that. Well, put Lord Thanos right there. There you go. That looks like a gang. That's like a whole new comic book ready to be written. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later. Peace. Pick this guy up. He's actually kind of cool.